Welcome back. This is Jeevan from Code Android. In this session, we shall see how to switch an activity from one activity to another activity and make any activity as the first activity. First, we shall see about the switching of an activity. What is an activity? Any screen that you seen on Android application is called activity. What do an activity do? It interacts with the user and navigate to which activity you want to do. Here you go. I'm taking the example of the previous login application. If you not yet visited, please go through the video which I have mentioned in the description. Just adding two lines of code, you will be redirecting into another activity. Let us see. Let us create an object of intent. Intent is mainly used to communicate between the activities, not only between the activities, even for the interacting with Android components also. This intent object takes two parameters. That is, first parameter is the present activity and the second activity is the to which activity you want to redirect. Let us see. To start this activity, we are going to make the function start activity passing the intent object. Now we shall see how to make another activity. Go to Java, right click on it, new activity and select empty activity and name it as second activity. Okay, that's simple. Now we have seen that we have created a second activity and we are going to redirect into second activity when and only the user gives correct credentials and the message sign in is successful, then only you can redirect into second activity. Let us run and see whether this code is working or not. Now we shall enter the email and password and check it. Code Android. Here you go with the second activity. Sign in is successful message is displayed and you have redirected into second activity successfully. Consider when you're having so many activities, namely main activity, second activity, third activity, and the last activity. And if you want the last activity to launch as the first activity, then you get ambiguity to order those activities. Hence, it is simple. So go to manifests and Android manifest.xml. Here you need to do change the intent filter tags wherever you want to make that activity as the first activity and launch as the main activity. This intent filter used to change the activity order. For instance, by declaring an intent filter for an activity, you make it possible for other apps to directly start your activity with a certain kind of intent. So let us see by changing the order. I'm placing this main activity intent filter into the last activity between these two activity tags. Now we shall run and see. You can see that the last activity has launched as the main activity or the first activity. That's the difference between the intent filter and intent. Intent is used to interact with the Android components like activities, you can say, and intent filter is to launch the activities as the main activity or the first activity. Thank you. This is Jeevan from Code Android.